And here we are.
And here we are. Welcome
And
to
welcome.
the NihiloSoft show.
Okay, so this is Dread Delusion. This is like one of those like early kind of late 90s, early 2000s like PC role-playing games. Like it's kind of like a Morrowind or like a Skyrim.
Right.
And so this came out this year. And it is drawing on those types of games and this type of aesthetic. So I was playing a little bit of this, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm gonna have to try and like remember here what I'm doing. So in the start of the game, I was a prisoner, and I was awoken by these fine people, this faction who won the God War decades ago.
Okay.
Slaughtered all the gods.
Okay.
And now are out to persecute anyone that still believes any traces of godhood must be snuffed out.
Right.
And so I have been freed. I was a prisoner, and now I am on the hunt for Vela Kalus.
Okay.
Who I stormed her castle in the beginning of the game, and then she got away. So I am now put in charge of finding her 4 comrades. So I've been going around the world trying to find her 4 comrades. I found one. Actually, I found 2. I'm on the 3rd right now. And I think he wants me to find his daughter. And then that was kind of the point where I was like, all right, I'm kind of done for the day. But I really like this game a lot, and I thought it's got some spooky vibes, but it's also kind of chill, and I kind of want to make progress on this because I'd like to see this thing through the end. So I'm gonna oh, Polly's with us. Polly's here. Polly, we're so sorry we weren't here last week. My parents were in town, and they were not on the best behavior.
They were fine. They were. we were just, there was a lot going on, having house guests and everything. And then I know that we're supposed to stream on Friday nights. But last night we had a fun little trippy trip to the emergency department.
That's true. That's true.
So
yesterday wouldn't have been a good stream anyway. I could have just felt it in my bones.
He would have just been like hunched over the desk.
Okay, so I did that. These are the 2. This is the one.
Sorry.
Jack Basalt has told you there's a bunch of Darkstar mercenary. The Clockwork Kingdom. Okay. So there was somebody who I talked to who gave me being worshipped. Alright, well, we'll just go. Let me get the map. Alright, so this is where I think this is where I am. Alright, so I'm just gonna go around and try and remember where I came from and what I was trying to do here.
Okay, so this is a save that you had from before.
Yeah. I had been playing this for like 15 hours or something, and I'm trying to remember. It's not up here. I'm trying to remember what I was doing because I met a man. He was very fair. Got 3 coins.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm gonna you said you had some things to tell me.
Oh, I did.
You did.
So while you're walking around, you want me to?
Yeah, because I legitimately have no clue what I'm doing.
Where?
Yeah, it's the answer's in here. I know the answer's in here.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was Hunt of Velacruz. Is that what you were doing?
So the Hunt for Velacruz, that's kind of like the kill Ganon of Breath of the Wild.
I see. Okay.
It's the quest you get at the beginning that is like the end, and all of the other quests are going to be kind of sandwiched in.
Yeah.
So I know I talked to one of these guys.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, it was
Duchess.
this one.
Okay.
So you've spoken to the Duchess, who has promised to help you hunt down Vela if you recover her daughter. You must meet with a contact in the rotten coffin who wears a full suit of armor. Okay, so that's why I'm here. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
All right. I just had to collect my thoughts. Sometimes my brain just completely collapses.
Oh yeah, mine just short circuit. No words come out.
I was watching the Dodgers game yesterday, and I swear, like, I would watch the play go to an out, right, and ground out, and then I swear the next minutes later, the next batter's up, and the count's like 2-1.
You're like,
and I have no clue, clue what I'm doing.
At least that's what happened when you're watching the Dodger game versus, like, sometimes I get to work and I'm like, did I just drive here? I don't remember any of it. Did I run any stop signs? Did I kill anybody?
It's kind of frightening.
It is. Dissociation's pretty wild, man.
Not you. Oh, it's this guy, maybe.
Dear friend Polly, I hope you had a nice couple of weeks. We missed you. Yeah. Good couple of weeks. I was so upset because so I don't play Inscription unless we're on stream. Like, that's the only time I've played it, and I still haven't gotten out of that room, if you remember. I lost, like, right at the end. And so I've just been, like, itching to play it because I'm such a compulsive type person. And when I really like something, I want to do it until I hate it. And I haven't gotten to do that with Inscription. I had to, like, pace myself.
You have to pace yourself.
So I'm dying for it tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we can do it early tomorrow.
Yeah, we could do it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not wearing our lays. Should I go get our lays?
You can go get our lays.
It's our anniversary.
It's our 2-year anniversary.
In Hawaii, it's customary to wear leis on day of celebration. I'll be right back.
Would I fancy a taste of my own kind? Okay, so it's not gonna let me cannibalize, which is that's a little upsetting. I have some complaints with this game. I like this game a lot, but the role playing stuff, I don't really, not having the choice to cannibalize is a little upsetting. And then I'll go into some of the other stuff a little bit later as we get into it. I mean, the writing is really good. It's just I don't really. What rumors? Still haven't lost their appetite. Private bunch. Must be something I can do to change your mind. Suppose there might be one thing, a chunk of your flesh. Yeah, fine, make it quick. Oh, don't worry, it'll be all over before you know it. Now hold out your hand.
Got to make sure that you're wearing your lei.
Make sure I'm wearing my lei.
How would anybody know that it's a special occasion?
Then I'll get my fake lei too.
You can, double up, man.
Double up on the leis.
My lei is, like, next level. I spent way too much money on this thing, but it's so pretty. And then I can freeze it, and we can remember it forever.
So just to give everyone a little backstory. So there are 4 areas in this world, and the world that I am in is the undying world. So none of these people can die. So they've been alive for many years. They don't look kindly upon mortals.
Okay.
And so I need this man's help to get into a place so I can get a man's daughter.
Okay.
And in order to get his help, I have agreed to let him take a chunk of my flesh.
Oh. Very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Slices off my finger. My hand sears with pain, quickly douses the stub with the foul-smelling potion, wraps your hand in a rag. So fetch a good price. You've proven your worth. Excellent. Take this key. It will unlock. Okay, great. I told you I was looking for a daughter.
You can just always assume somebody's looking for somebody's daughter.
Yeah, the writing in this game is really good. The role playing not so much, but the writing is fantastic.
Okay, that's good to know.
Where exactly is it? Keep the northernmost structure in the endless realm. Keep walking past small train. You can't miss it. The northernmost structure. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, so I have an idea of what we're doing in life. I have an idea of what we're doing here. I haven't figured out how to get a compass, which is fine, I suppose, except it makes navigating a little difficult. So we need to find... We're looking for this. I'm gonna go... Let's do this. And then we can just drop down.
I like...
And then we'll take...
you do have a little bit of a red, but like any other game, if you jump like that, you'll just die, right?
Yeah, so you take fall damage, but you won't die.
Okay.
But you get so many of these health potions
that it's like it doesn't even
matter. That it's almost broken.
Right. I love that. I love almost broken things.
Yeah, combat is almost broken. So I had no idea. So there are... Let me find it. There are 4 basic stats.
Uh-huh.
So you have might, that's going to judge your attack and defense.
Okay.
You have guile for lockpicking and agility.
Okay.
You have wisdom for lore and spellcast. And then you have persona for charm and barter. So normally when I play a role-playing game, I typically do some in between of guile and persona.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, hey, you know what? Like, I'm going to do something different this time. So I put all my points in a might. And what that has done is it has made combat an absolute joke.
Right.
And it has made it impossible for me to, like, progress through certain quests because my lockpicking and my charm or my lore is not high enough.
Okay.
So it's been kind of frustrating. So every ability point that I have picked up, I've put into like one of these because I did not have this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. It's just a little... I feel like in a lot of these types of games, you have a... I think I'm gonna go this way. You know, you can progress through quests. Like, if you put all your points into lockpicking, you can progress through, like, every quest just by sneaking, by lockpicking, by using deception. And then, likewise, if you put all of it into combat, you can progress through, you know, just through battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the quests in this game does not have the openness that I want.
Okay.
And that's been a little frustrating, but also once I just kind of like learned to be just kind of chill about it, it's been all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the crystal mines.
Open world games are sort of a newer concept. And you said that what year is this game?
This came out this year.
Oh, it did. Okay, but it is emulating like the style of
it's emulating the style of like a 90s. Like I see
late 90s.
I see a lot of Morrowind in here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this North? This game is one thing I will say.
It's disorienting,
a
dude.
positive in this game is it does a really good job of disorienting you because it adds, like, the draw distance isn't great.
Uh-huh.
So you don't really know, like, there's just enough uniqueness in each location that you can discern it. I don't think I'm going the right way. I have no doubt that after enough time... So this is somebody that came to me after I got released from prison. I do not know who this person is.
Yeah.
I do not know where they came from. But they kind of show up at certain points and just kind of speak in very vague riddles.
So it sounds like you.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's kind of your personality.
A little bit. So I think this is actually where I came in. Okay, so this is the bridge that leads... This is right here. So I'm here, so I need to go back out and go that way, maybe? Let's try it. I probably also have to relearn. Yeah, I can fight this guy.
You're not very good at combat because you're. Ah! Kill him.
So that's the combat.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like when combat's like, a couple slashes and you're done.
Yeah, that's the extent of the combat.
I love it.
It doesn't get a whole lot more challenging than that.
I was so scared when I started playing games that involved combat because I historically have always been pretty bad at it.
I have too, yeah.
But I've gotten better. But I do think it's like, I don't want the combat to be so difficult that you don't even get to enjoy the game. I love challenges. I need to be challenged, of course, to like stay engaged.
Right.
But like, I don't want it to be at a point where I want to like rip my hair out. You know?
Yeah, no, I get you. I was playing that Black Myth Wukong yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's such a good looking game.
You've been excited about that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play it, but it's a boss rush kind of game. So it's very I was having a tough time with it. And I got past a couple bosses, and then I just kind of felt exhausted. Okay, Cadaver Keep is this way. Okay, I've oriented myself, everybody. I really probably should have done this beforehand. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go rest in the inn so I can recover my stamina.
Okay. So that's similar to like a lot of other games. Go rest. You have like a place where you can go and rest if you don't.
Yeah, you can go to the local inn.
Okay.
That door needs a key. I can't pick it. I will say I have gotten my lock picking up to a point where I feel somewhat respectable.
I don't even. This is gonna take my.
What do you mean?
Just the layout of it. Like you figured out where to go, where to find.
Oh yeah. So I played this for about 15 hours, I think. So I kind of have a somewhat idea of what to do and where to go. There's a lot of side quests that I need to get to. And we can go as we go. But for now, okay. So we are going to find the Duchess's daughter.
So while you're walking around, can I?
Yes.
Let
me, I'm gonna take off my headphones, actually. So that way I can just hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're not, like, listening to the monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did this, training.
Did I disorient myself already? I think it's this way. I really, honestly think it's this way.
What are we doing? So, hold on.
I'm going to Cadaver Keep.
Okay,
I got it. I got it.
Cool.
You go on. You go on, baby.
All right. So I'm a certified, for our viewers, for Polly, I'm a certified alcohol and drug counselor, non-practicing. But I stay up to date with my continuing. Anyway, with that being said, I did sign up for a training through the state, which was ethical care of neurodivergent people. And so, like, I've done a million ethics trainings, right? We all have. Anybody that works in healthcare or with people.
Every year,
which is wonderful. I think that's important. I get real wound up about ethics. Anyway, we'll get to the point of it. So I did this training, and I'm Garrett and I both are neurodivergent. I've been diagnosed with autism, and so I'm like in this training and like just relating to everything this person is saying, right? And the trainer was also neurodivergent, and they did a really cool job, like explaining how healthcare workers can be more conscientious, different brain types.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they were just super thorough, and I was really excited about it. Anyway, what I wanted to
What? Wait. What? Ooh, sorry, I almost had a stroke. Was it like a live training, or was it like a pre-recorded, like you watch like pre-recorded videos on YouTube?
no, it was a webinar. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it was a live training. Like we could ask questions in the chat, but like we couldn't necessarily verbally.
Okay.
But yeah, it was on Zoom, and like found it super interesting because like there are things that I've never even thought about for myself, let alone for like clients when it comes to like our different brain types.
Right.
So yeah, man, I got real fired up about it. But I think so there are some like I took notes and I have them here. So whenever I know that we also want to play the game. We don't want to just talk about this the whole time.
Well, you can talk about that. I mean, I'm just playing. I'm just playing a game that looks like it came out in 1997, man. You do you, tell.
Yeah, so I mean, so people can come on and watch. Got the name.
It's called Dread Delusion.
Red Delusion. I kept wanting to say Dread Redemption.
It's Dread Redemption 2.
Dread. Yeah, I think that's where my brain went.
That's what this is. Not often we get one of your kind snooping around. Oh, okay. I remember. The guy I met, and then I can't get in. Oh, I can get in, but then I need a key. Because I have been here before. I think I cleared this out.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so so basically like it was really kind of cool because they didn't just focus on autism, which most people you're thinking of autism. So they kind of like did a training that would be in HD, OCD, apraxia, you know, like the different diagnoses, for lack
What is
of a better word.
dyspraxium?
I think dyspraxia has to do with I'm gonna look up actually. I think it has to do with like processing information. But they have a new term for it. It is usually shows up with ADHD. But
Is Tourette's technically neurodivergent?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, technically, because the difference between it being like something like PTSD or depression or anxiety, that it's like a literal different brain.
Right.
Like there's two types of brains. And there's probably more if you wanted to get real granular about it. But I think that the sentiment is that there are literally different types of brains. And most of the time, activities, society are designed for one type of brain. But there's this whole group of people that they estimate is like 20 to 40% of the population that has this other type of brain, like us. And the world is not designed for it. So it's pretty wild. So dyspraxia. Oh, okay. It's like essentially clumsiness. So it's kind of when you like you're not aware of like spatially, like when you run into things or you like randomly drop something.
Oh my God, we came up with a diagnosis for that.
Well,
we had like a whole generation of party foulers.
I know, right? So, yeah, man. So this training was super interesting.
So I've been up there. And you said there were a lot of nurses there?
Yeah, there was like 200 people in the training. And most of them were like medical professionals. nurses. So I thought that was really like I was excited about that because
Ooh,
this
yeah.
is so cool.
I've made it to Godiva's Keep.
You've made it to I really like the graphics. And I love that like pink moon.
Yeah, it looks really good. And then you can turn off, like you can turn off like the wobbly and like the retro stuff. So it looks like cleaner.
Oh, I like the retro stuff though.
I do too. Prefer it.
Yeah. I like that they give you the option.
Yeah, I like that Balatro had the CRT,
For sure.
the CRT filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys gonna beat me up?
Fine, you got it.
No.
Get him. Get him.
Ooh, whoa.
Round. Done.
Whoa.
Got some coins. At me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Jeez. Yeah, so I think this doesn't look big, so it doesn't look like it's like a dungeon. Because I think because I had cleared that place out, I think that was supposed to be kind of like I think that was supposed to be probably part of what I did on this quest, but... Hand of an endless lies upon a pillow, severed above the wrist. Making it, this is the hand of the Duchess's daughter. Oh, let's take the hand. Oh, it's alive. Do we take that back to Mr. Man?
Mr. Man.
It's not even a
Mr.
man. It's not even a man. It's a woman.
Mr. Man is what we call our dog Schmitty. Mr. Schmitty is Mr. Man.
Return of the Duchess. We're on the southern edge of the realm. Okay. So I'm there, so I need to go way down. Way down there. I think I remember how to get there. I remember having some trouble getting there, but...
I think maybe I should turn a light on.
Should turn a light on?
It's starting to get a little bit dark. Where I am. You look beautiful.
Well,
you look gorgeous. Zoe.
Well, we can also,
Yeah. Oh.
Let me, do this
Sun is starting to go.
to add a little brightness.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're
Lights
right.
me.
Now we're right. Now we'll take it down. So it's like, it's not like a big world, but because the draw distance is so small and it's so like disorienting, it feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, and it feels like there's a lot of vertical space.
There's a lot of vertical space.
Right? Like, I feel like you keep going up and down and jumping off things and like, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's...
Yeah, there's a lot of floating platforms.
She's giving like a little bit of like Spyro vibe.
This?
Yeah. I like the way that you fall and you like collect Spyro.
We could play some Spyro. Last time I tried to play Spyro, it wouldn't stop launching in VR, and then it overheated my computer. But we can play Spyro if you want.
Well, we could do it on the PlayStation. That might actually be better than on PC. I don't know. I've never played it on PC.
Oh, the Reignited trilogy?
Yeah, I always played it on PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean it's just better.
Yeah, that's what I played them. I did. Fun fact, I actually called in sick from work for an entire week to play it.
Really?
I did.
Pretty hardcore. Did you do the whole trilogy?
I did. I was just like, nah, I ain't. I got the flu. Play some Spyro for a week straight.
I don't think I've ever played Spyro 2 or Spyro 3. Year of the Dragon and Ripto's Rage. And I haven't played either of them.
Oh, really?
Are they good?
Oh, there's...
Yeah, I only played the first one.
Only played the first one?
I had it set up.
second one is so good. Well, they're all good. They're all so they're different.
Yeah, I had it. I was gonna set it up because I thought that would be fun for like our first stream.
Right.
I had set up Spyro. Well, I couldn't get Spyro, but I had set up Sonic Frontiers, Balan Wonderworld, Bubsy, and Spyro. Thinking that we would have a pretty bad time with all three of them.
Yeah.
Who are these people? Move along, breather. This is the Queen's Road. Okay, so this is the Endless Realm, and the Queen in the Endless Realm. Forget if they know it. The Queen in the Endless Realm is underneath in the crypt.
Okay.
And I need charm because the Endless Realm keeps having these earthquakes. So to get her to stop the earthquakes that are like causing, you know, a lot of destruction to her land, I don't have enough charm to convince her to do that. But what I can do is I can get her to just genocide the entire people, which is an interesting moral decision, because most of these people have been alive for thousands of years and are like completely miserable. So, you know, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
So is that distracting you?
No. No.
I just like to fit on my lap so I can monitor the chat.
I'm trying to remember a sentient worm. I think I helped the dragon worm out. Southern Mountains. I think I need to be here.
Okay. Does it show you where you are?
No, I haven't found the compass yet.
Oh.
I've asked a couple people and they say, oh, it's in this town. And then I go to that town and it's like, no, it's in this town. And then I haven't been able to find it. But I do have passports to almost all the lands. There's one land that I haven't gotten to yet.
Okay.
I've not gotten to the Clockwork Kingdom. The Ryder Estate. I don't think Ryder Estate? South. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's up there. I think it's pretty down south. Maybe it is. I don't know.
For a little stroll.
Yeah, just strolling.
A little stroll, my love.
Yeah, there's something about this game that just kind of satisfies an itch.
Yeah, I get.
And it's an itch that like Skyrim can't really give me.
You don't really. Not a.
You can just like, I mean, you don't even have to like engage with these people. You don't want to. I think I do need to get down there.
Boom. Keto man. Gonna get you, Miss. Oh.
Okay, so I was going south.
Right.
And then somehow I've wound up back there. So I've made
my life.
I've made a mistake. This has got to be south then, down here. This is so I was starting to get a little embarrassed when I was playing this, because normally I have a pretty good internal compass. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is right. I was going the right way, and then going up here was a stupid thing to do.
But I mean, it's one thing to have a pretty good internal compass and then a video game that is like probably purposefully right. Like,
I'm disoriented again. I've already. Maybe I do want to go this way. I think I do want to go this way. All right, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll just ramble, taking a stroll. Over here. No, I think it's that way. I love it.
I like that the life. So like when it rumbles on fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Schmitty goes
some new technology Nintendo's trying to patent.
bark. Yeah. Maybe that's why there's so many fireworks all the time, is there? Um so anyway. I'm gonna continue about this trip.
Yeah.
Got
con-
really
Continue
excited.
rambling.
I gave a bunch of build up to deliver any information outside of that. Okay, so the three main things that the trainer said are like consistent hallmark traits of neurodivergent people.
Mm-hmm.
The trainer went through like 3 challenges and then 3 strengths, which I thought was interesting.
Okay.
So I'll go through the challenges first. So the first one is object permanence. Which, do you know the concept?
I do. It's what we learn when we're like 2 years old, right?
Yeah. Okay. So object permanence is, yeah. So like understanding that when something is out of sight, that it still exists.
Right.
Like children don't understand that. Dogs don't usually understand that. Like if the dogs, like when we leave the house, they're like so confused, right? So neurodivergent people tend to have emotional object permanence, meaning like whatever emotion was satisfied the day before doesn't carry over to the next day. So we need like constant reassurance or like consistency with like emotion in terms of like, does that make sense? Did I explain?
Yes. Sort of?
Yeah, so like an example would be like if I go to the doctor and the doctor always says like is really engaging and asks me a bunch of questions about myself and like we have a really good rapport, and then I go to the doctor and it just happens to be a bad day for the doctor and they kind of rush me through, they don't pay a whole lot of attention to me, and like everything is like the vibe is different,
Right.
then I'm gonna sit back and be like, oh my gosh, what did I do like upset him? Why was he treating me that way? I'm gonna ruminate on it, I'm gonna think about it, I'm gonna obsess over it, instead of just being able to like take a step back and being like, oh, maybe he's just having a bad day. Even though we've established like good rapport for months and months and months, years, whatever it might be, whatever the situation,
Right.
it's almost like that isn't taken now. So it has to be like a interaction. Know that like we're still cared. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. That's the first thing.
Okay.
First challenge. I don't know about anybody else, but I I identified with that a lot. Lack of flexibility and difficulty with change. That most people are aware of that challenge.
Right.
Um and it gets a little tricky because like we do well with routine, but we have like trouble maintaining routine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of a double-edged sword. And then the third hallmark is like oversharing. And it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's like really talkative, but that maybe like the information that they share at certain times might be inappropriate, or um like uh there's more of a like when we're masking. This is all unmasked. She's describing. When we're masking, usually we have to like really check ourselves
Mm-hmm.
with what we say and what we do. Yeah. Those are the 3.
Trying to figure out how I got back up here. I'm sorry. Go on.
No. Play. I want you to play. I'm just. So the strengths are heightened sense of justice and fairness, which I think,
Okay.
and then creative problem solving. Our brains can like quite literally like we think different.
Okay.
Oh, what happens if you jump?
You die.
Oh.
And then you respawn. I haven't figured out how to get back up on the cliff once I jump off.
Oh, okay.
So I just killed myself.
Oh, so that you can get back up.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that I can completely lose track of where I was.
Am I talking to?
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to. It's. I was trying to remember because I knew that I have to get to this lady has a manor, and the manor is on its own island, and then there's only one path to the island, and yada yada yada. Okay, south, that way. Okay, but go on. I'm listening. We're all listening. We are all listening to you.
So that's basically it. Those were the things I wanted to share with you. But I think that the big thing that I texted you about yesterday that was sort of mind-blowing for me was masking.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, everybody wears a mask. Everybody currently around different people, whether they're at work, whether at home, right? And so there's a lot of questions like, what is the difference between autistic masking everybody else?
Right.
And so the difference is that like neuro mask to make themselves feel more comfortable in situations,
Okay.
whereas autistic people mask feel secure and so the motive is masking. And I just like that just like hit me super hard because I was like, oh shit, yeah, because I do mask out of fear of being of lots of versus like just wanting to be comfortable and fitting, not wanting to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like the motive is what's different. Curious to know that resonates.
Yeah, that's interesting. Probably. I mean, I haven't really thought about it. I don't know. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? Everybody's playing a role. Um, so yeah, I guess so. Um, the masking does. Maybe not the first one. Let me see. Your notes. Yeah, the object.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't think that.
The receiving of support, of comfort and support, yes, not last in the now.
Yeah, I mean, I resonate more with I'm sorry, my memory's not good. What was the third one? I think my brain's not in a great place for this. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And I got it out of my system. I feel satisfied. We don't have to talk about it further.
No. I mean, we can talk about it. I'm just not. I don't think I'm super introspective right now.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Yeah. So anyway, I thought it was cool. I like that.
Where's the rest of your daughter? So do you think anything will change? Like in the medical field? Like as a result of that? Or like as a result of kind of more information kind of being passed down to the general public? Do you think that like in a couple years, do you see the medical field kind of adopting some of these strategies to adapt to neurodivergent patients?
Oh, I think it kind of just starts with some. I think everything starts with.
That's touchy. So I found her daughter's hand, but not her daughter. The daughter is, and seems to be kind of vague. Still alive, but long gone for many years. So she wanted the hand just to finally put her at peace. No trouble. You're too modest. Alright. It has been replaced with a spectral finger. Glows and shimmers with unnatural color, but firm to the touch. Blinding light. Okay. So Vela is trying to awaken or become a god that can rewrite the rules of reality.
Okay.
And everyone is terrified of her.
Okay.
Especially the god-fearing cult that I work for.
Right.
But even her former compadres are like, no, this is going a little too far. Vela, you could grant the endless true death, which I actually have another quest that can do that. You can make the endless truly immortal. Meddles with our powers beyond our control. We must learn to accept our fate.
Yeah, because if you do the endless death, that's with the other queen. Get something from if.
Yeah, but is that what she wants? Or is that what we want? I think everybody's been rallying against Vela. I think towards the end of the game, I'm gonna be able to get to a point where I can maybe side with her if I want.
Okay.
But I think everyone's pretty terrified of her. No one really wants. I don't think anyone really wants to join. But I honestly don't think there's gonna be too much consequence either way. I'm just gonna say. Alright, perhaps you're right. Curses are a burden to bear.
Which one did you choose? Blinked.
The one against Vela.
Okay.
Yeah. So she'll meet me at the Blinding Light, which is, I think, Vela's old ship. So I think now that that's done, I think the only thing I got left to do is get the Sky Pirate, Caxton Frost.
And then you have the compass?
No, I don't know how to get the compass. I can go look for the compass. Because I have a bunch of side quests that I need to do. So the Sky Pirate is in the Clockwork Kingdom. And to get there, I need to get a passport from Mikhail. And I don't know where I buy a passport. I don't know. But we can go through here. Go through. So in this game, you transport through their mirrors. Let's see. I'm just gonna die again.
Bye-bye.
Makes everything just a little bit easier.
I like that it saves like right before you're about to die. Most
Oh,
games don't give you.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know that it's necessarily a complaint, but you know, in an old game like Morrowind or Deus Ex or Thief, you know, like an old game like this, you could save scum. You know, you save before battle, you save before,
That's true.
and you can. There was a certain kind of joy in that, in saving around like really broken things, or like saving yourself into a point that you can't get out of. And kind of losing that a little bit makes me sad. In the year of like auto saving, where games save at, you know, random intervals or certain checks.
Yeah.
I miss manual saving. I like manual saving. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to find a passport. So in the Endless Realms, there's not like shops like in the other cities. I know I saw a passport somewhere.
Should I take the dog's potty?
No, well, I mean, you can if you want. I took him out probably before we started streaming.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I
Couldn't remember when they were staring. Lulu's over there. dark staring at me.
But I want to take a break.
Yeah.
Just for a second. We've really been playing this for an hour and we've done nothing. I've completed like just that one quest.
Well, I mean, we did like 4 sound checks.
That's true.
We did, yeah. I mean, I would say probably
That's true.
been playing.
That's true. All right.
Lulu, girly, it's okay, my girl.
6:30? Yeah, she probably wants food.
Probably hungry. Dinner.
All right. So I have unspent Delusion point. Lockpicking. I think I want to get my lore up. My lore up one. But I also need... I need my
Your
charm up. 60? So I need... So I'm gonna need these at like 8. Or this might be at like... Yeah. That's okay. That's alright. It just takes some time. And then I have like a bunch of side quests that I need to do. So would you like to take a break?
Yeah, you can take a break. If you want, I can stay. Or do you want to breaky break?
Oh, I don't care.
I'll be right back screen. We could do that. That's cool. I can get some water. Soda.
Thinking cap. Plus 10 lore. I forgot that, I know. I forgot that there's, you can get armor that gives you certain abilities. So what I have on gives you plus 20 defense, and this one has spellcast, and then there was one for sale that gave me like plus 10 lore. So struggling with some stuff. Get some armor. But, we'll be right back. Oh my god. We're here.
We're here
We're
and we're back.
back.
We're here and we're back.
Wasn't that? I can't.
We had to feed the children.
Yet.
Had to go. Children.
If you were in a weird world that looked like this, where would you buy a passport? I should make sure I don't have one.
I buy a passport.
In one of the shops, right?
That's what I would think. Is there like a prophecy type of? Is there like a place where you get bus pass?
I don't know if there's a place where you get bus passes.
In Hawaii, you buy bus passes at 7-Eleven.
Is that really where you get it?
You can. It's really interesting. But yeah, you can get like the unlimited pass from.
I think I've been in here. Yeah, I've been.
It's so hard because like everything is looked at. I don't know how you're navigating. I think I would. I don't know if I get lost very easily, especially in video.
It's pretty easy. I mean, you navigated Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, but it did take me a while to get oriented. Really. I mean, and I never finished. No spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom, but maps now. I don't think I finished.
Did you finish the top map, the Sky Islands?
Probably not, to be honest. It's hard to say.
Okay, so I want to go this way.
I definitely didn't finish the depths.
Did you like the depths?
I did. I think we've talked about this. I think I've told you before. It was a wonderful game. It felt like a lot to introduce 2 new levels of the world. And I know people were upset that the like regular world was the same, but I liked that because then I got to kind of just like explore other parts. But it was a lot to try to explore because you still have to go and unlock everything. So like you still have to go and do that, and things are a little bit different. And it was a lot, I thought. Because then I felt like I was spending so much time just trying to unlock pieces of the map that I got burnt out too quickly.
Too quick.
Yeah. I think if there was just the sky or just the depths, but having both.
I seem to have lost my way again.
Sorry. I feel like it's my fault.
It's not your fault. I didn't play this game for like 2 weeks. And so now I'm like just really struggling because I need to get east. Trying to get east. Trying to go to that bridge.
Okay.
Well, it's not a boss bleeding? What is that little modifier? I've never seen that before. Am I bleeding? Something dying? Am I fighting something? I go back down here? There's something down there?
Something happening.
There was something, right?
Yeah. There was something.
Maybe it was that dragon.
Maybe
the dragon flew over me. Okay, so shoot.
Well, like I said, it's difficult because there's so much verticality, so it's not like you can just like look ahead and be like, oh, I think there's a bridge over there. Because there's bridges everywhere.
Yeah, so that's north. I want to be going this way. I want to go this way. I think this is where I think this is where I want to go. Because I'm trying to get a passport. So maybe across here? Because see, okay, that's where I want to go, right? Maybe that's not the bridge that I'm...
Because I feel like you've tried to go over there several...
Yeah, that's not... Okay, so that's not the bridge, then. But it has to be, right? Where else? Have I even been over here? This is kind of cool. Alright, I don't know. We're just wandering, though.
A lot of it looks the same to me. I don't know.
But when you ramble about random shit, then we don't have dead air time.
That's true.
And when I'm just roaming around the world like an idiot. Okay.
Oh,
I think this is it.
That has to be it.
Yeah,
I don't think you've been over here.
Yeah, this is it. Take another health.
Health potion. Sight. Don't lose that bridge.
Yeah, don't lose sight of the bridge. All right,
Okay.
we're going. We doing it.
Okay.
I don't actually know what the dragon is. The dragon's been flying around ever since I started the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then yeah, here's the cryptic shadow weirdo.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Riddles.
Yes. So we're gonna get out of the endless realm.
Okay.
So this is like I actually forget what this part is called.
Oh, there was a person there.
Yeah, that's the toll keeper.
Oh, okay. You don't buy a passport.
No, you give him a passport to cross.
It is nice that they do, but
Hollow Town. So that's, I think we're going Hollow Town. Okay, so this is where we are now. I'm trying to get here. So this is kind of like the central area.
Okay.
And then the Clockwork Kingdom is somewhere like over here.
Right.
And then we start the game like right here.
Okay.
Not that context gave you any useful information.
No, it did, because I don't really understand what's going on. I think it's crazy that they don't put a little ticker where you are on the map.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because I mean, like, the mini map and map markers, those are kind of a newer.
That's true.
You know, I feel like, Jesus. Yeah. Hey, yeah. And I feel like some old world design is kind of refreshing. And it's not, I haven't found it to be too frustrating. Like the frustrations today have mainly been because I haven't played it.
Right.
But when I was like getting into a groove, I also think that the Undying Realm is just kind of samey, like that's Hollow Town. And I'll be able to pick that out like anywhere on the map because it's just so distinctive.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm
then
starting to see it a little bit more.
And then those are like the snowy mountains.
Mm-hmm. You have your directional.
Yeah, you have like visual landmarks. With that's something that I thought Breath of the Wild did really good.
Oh, for sure. Thank God. But sometimes you'd think like, okay, I just need to get over there, and then you like, it's so hard to get over. Like it'll look like it's so close, and then
Did you use that ability a lot in Tears of the Kingdom? The what do you call it?
Heroes map where you can like bend.
No.
Oh.
The ability where you can like return, like you can lift, you can like elevate. You know what I'm talking about? You can like elevate up.
Flying?
No, not flying, but like you can like if you were beneath this rock formation, you could use that ability and then pop up here. Like you can go through rocks.
Oh yeah, I use that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much. And like sometimes I would use it when I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this fight right now, and I would just like peace out.
Oh, use it to escape.
Yeah. Like sometimes I'd go down into and like there were places where you could not use that ability. Like there just wasn't like the right ground for it. But there were times where I was in a situation that I didn't want to be in, like in a cave, and I was like, that's another part of Tears of the Kingdom is there was the cave systems too. So you had the like depth, the caves, and the sky, and the regular world.
I got really burnt out playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, man, it was a lot. Like, beautiful, amazing game. I loved it so much, but I think just got like, because I'm kind of a completionist. I want to do all the things, and it was just a lot. Like, I thought Breath of the Wild was perfect, near perfect for me.
somebody's modding Ocarina of Time
Ooh, that's cool.
to have, like the Tears of the Kingdom abilities and the Breath of the Wild.
Oh, how fun. I like that. That makes me a happy.
Oh, I accidentally just completed a side quest.
Oh, cool. Don't you love when that happens?
The crew of your ship is dead. What about my payments?
Yeah.
Return soon and you will be paid in full. Oh, he's not gonna be back, is he? Well, I'm gonna go down here.
Did you get the pass?
Then I'm gonna go up. Oh, okay. Well. But he was dead, his corpse unnaturally shriveled. Well, excellent. And, got some coin.
Got some coin. Got some coin in that pocket. I'm hearing a very concerning noise out in the. I feel like the dogs might be being outy.
Go check. Go check.
BRB. Be right back.
No. Where in tarnation can a man like me find myself a passport? Now, you have some odd stuff. You have some spells. Mostly enticed with deep fervor and ferocity for their false cause, driving them to fight with increased attack power. Passport. We'll take that. Now I have to figure out where that man was. Gotta give the man the passport, and then he's gonna sneak me into the Clockwork Kingdom. That was the arrangement. Clockwork Kingdom has closed its borders, and visitors are strictly forbidden, but Mikhail the Sky Sailor is agreed to smuggle you for the price of one passport. Great. Where was he? Okay, so I think this is... The doggies were being perfect angels? I don't believe that for a second. So this is where I think I need to get to. I think this is the bridge to the Clockwork Kingdom. I need to head northeast. Northeast. What actually happens if we go down the waterfall? Probably nothing different than if we were just to take fall damage, right? Oh, okay. We died. Look at that. So I guess you can. I guess you can fall to your death. You can, in fact, fall to your death. Which way is north, though? That way, maybe? There are signs. That way's north. This way to the Clockwork Kingdom. Excellent. Excellent. We're on our way. We are on our way, viewers. Yeah, I still feel like there's just something maybe missing. Yeah, I don't know. I been in there. That's a trap. I think the fact that there's not really any build diversity or variety kind of bums me out a little bit. I don't know that it's turning me off, because I do think that it's like well designed. It's just I came into this, I think, with an expectation that this was kind of like going to be a role-playing game in that vein, like it was going to be like one of those. And
there's not a ton of.
There is, but there isn't. Like there's a different kind of thing. Like it's its own game. It's not like visually it's that other thing, but spiritually, like the way it plays, it is like confidently itself.
Right.
You know, I just feel like one of the few things that like a game like Morrowind or Skyrim would have is that kind of replayability where you can kind of role play as like different characters, and you can role play as like a thief, or you can role play as some weird mage. You can do various different things.
Right.
So I believe the guy I'm looking for is over here on the skiff dock. And I just feel like there's not going to be really any... I don't think that there's a different way to play this game other than the way I'm playing it. Which is fine, right? I mean, there's tons of games that you could say the same thing for. I think it was just, again, I think this is just kind of like a me coming in with certain expectations thing. But when I do like really think about this game, it's really like there have not been very many games that I've played this year that have kind of like captured me that I want to keep coming back to, and this is one of them.
This is one that did.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Despite all its faults and its flaws, this is.
But I think that it's probably. I would imagine the devs like kept a lot of that kind of stuff for a reason. They wanted you to have an experience where it felt like you
right
playing a new game.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think the combat is definitely designed with that in mind.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's noticeably clumsy. So I've gained a squirming godlet.
Okay.
And I can give these to various factions to earn their love.
Earn their respect.
Yeah, well, it says love.
Oh, love. Okay, like
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, so like if you check, where would it be? Here? Yeah, so it says loved, enemy, disliked.
Okay.
So it's not based on respect. This is like a love system.
This is a love-hate.
So yeah. I'm loved by the Endless Royalists.
Of course.
And my captors.
Right.
The
Outlaws.
Apostatic Union. Yeah, the Outlaws consider me probably because I kill them so often.
The Wiccans are not happy.
And the Wiccans are not happy.
You haven't beers drunk 0?
Yeah, I haven't drinking any beer.
You haven't drank none?
I'm a recovering alcoholic, and the teas are psychedelic.
Ooh.
Oh my God, have I disoriented myself again?
Oh no.
No. It's this way.
It's me.
It's not you. It's not you. It's this game. They do a really good job because this world is not okay. So like we've been playing this for a little over an hour, right? This world feels big, right?
Feels massive.
It feels big. It's super. It's really small.
Oh really?
And it's really small. It's just the way that they've designed it visually and the way that everything is, like the geometry of it, and the way it disorients you. It feels big, but it's really small. I got you that passport.
Oh, there we
Perhaps
go.
arrangements can be made. I have a passport right here.
Oop.
Finally, we're having a serious conversation. Misha will make sure it finds a good owner. Yeah. Yeah, let's go, baby. Good friend. Make sure you can cross Gate Bridge in the future. Skiff. Alright. How do I find this royal factor? Once we're in Pharaopolis, cannot be missed. Big city on stilts. Oh. Let's go.
Colors incredible.
Let's check out the Clockwork Kingdom. I also like that, like, when you get on an elevator or we get on the ship, like, it actually, like, there's, like, animation, like you're transported.
Right, instead of it just like fast traveling.
Yeah, instead of just like a loading screen. Like I can't walk around. I'm stuck in place, but
unlike
yeah, it's neat. There's just a lot of nice touches. Like I like the birds. I love the way the sky looks.
Yeah, the sky looks really
Just they've done a really good job with their world design.
I mean, that's not even a touch that Game of it was. They just fast travel.
That's
No,
true.
we weren't seeing no journeys happening in
It's
this
true.
season 8.
That's like the whole second half of that show is like that.
Yeah, they would have blinked and boom, they're in Castle Rock.
Yeah, because I mean, there are no, like, there are spots where it seems to stop to save, because I think I have this installed on a hard drive, not my solid state. But there are no, like, loading times. So this is all, like, one seamless world that you go between.
Right.
Which is neat.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's really nice. Because sometimes, like, there's some games where the loading time brutal.
It can be pretty atrocious.
Yeah. Well, especially, like, games that I play on my Switch.
Oh, yeah. That can be rough.
The loading times sometimes. I'm gonna go make some dinner and come back to this.
What's the mountain? Here we are.
Wait,
Home
you said
shit home.
Toasty Mountain. I was like, ooh, Toasty Mountain.
Heropolis, keep your head down, trust no one. You said I could always sail with you.
Not actually.
Not actually.
I was just saying that. Nobody actually takes me up on it.
Countryside is full of corruption. Worst danger is the Clockwork King itself. Alright. Thanks, Mikhail.
My dude, my guy, my...
So, he said you can't miss it. City on stilts. So I'm assuming it's this.
Yeah.
Right? That looks like the city.
Miss it, but he doesn't know us. We can find a way to miss it.
And then we got a stranger danger. Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. None can escape it. The Wiccans try to resist and were ground to dust, but for some, the maelstrom of change is like wind for the sails.
Bills.
In the aftermath of the God War, the Sky Realms had a chance to choose their own masters, but here in the Clockwork Kingdom, that was not enough. The cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. It was to be a realm where any common laborer could draw on the power of a god. Where every belly would be full, but to embrace such drastic changes, also to roll the dice of fate, and the denizens here have found their luck. I'd rather leave such dilemmas to the ruling classes. We should always strive to be better.
Yeah, I like that option. She nods.
But reality, sweet as our dreams. Okay, so this is, so I have now, I guess, unlocked the majority of the map. Like, I have all the places except for maybe some, like, late endgame stuff.
I like this, like, electricity looking Helios.
Like, magic fire machines.
Yeah. Feels right. This feels... I feel like we're in, like, Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. We can play Stalker if you want.
This is giving a little bit of, like, Arctic too. Dramatic game.
It's not dramatic. I like Arctic Eggs.
But the way the stairs felt. Done a good job at the character design. For how, like, look how intricate his face is. Like, there's a lot of, like, assets that are pretty, related, but then, like, the faces are...
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more detail than you would have found in, like, 1999 for
Totally,
sure.
yeah.
San Feropolis, that's where they went.
Oh, my dear love.
Safe in the arms of our king.
Lulu, my girl is so cute.
Did you, you fed the dogs?
I did feed them. She's just sitting there staring at me.
You could probably let them in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, well, just sit on the couch.
That's true. They're just... I can let them in.
Was there ever a Dark Star mercenary here? Star-crossed are they, sailing for a fate that's written on the sky for all save them to read. Alright, well. Take care, old one. Leave Yard murmuring to themselves. Maybe they got some good stuff up here. Some ammo. I have no idea how much ammunition I have, but it's gotta be a lot. This is how lockpicking works. And I guess your probability goes up the more points you have in it. Pretty basic, not the most fun. I don't know what everyone's favorite lock-picking minigame is, but I really like the lock-picking minigame in the old Splinter Cell games. I think we should bring those back.
We should make a ranking list of our favorite lock-picking games.
So this is an ominous bottled vision, a perfect copy of a single vivid dream. It's by Beam. It contains several scenes of surreal divinity and moderate dread. Okay, that sounds an average day in my life. Yeah, I mean, lockpicking is really you just press a button and then a number generator rolls a dice. Which is preferable, I think, to some bad lockpicking minigames, but pretty uninspiring. Lore kind of works the same way. Like, there will be, like, a candle on the wall, and you need a lore rating high enough to see that it's... You can pull the candle to unveil the trap.
Right.
So even if me, the player, can see what's happening, I cannot do it at the game because my lore is not high enough.
Okay.
And I've always despised when games have, like, dialogue trees that you can't... You know, like, there are options that you can't access because it's, like, grayed out because your stats aren't high enough.
Yeah.
That's
it's, like,
always kind of frustrating.
gatekeepy of, like, information. Like, information should be... Like, if you find it, you should be given the information.
Let's see how we get up here.
No little tap dancing, miss. Nope. Don't come past. Don't come past this point.
I mean, dogs can come up on the,
Oh, I just did knock over my microphone.
A mechanic voice. Halt, and be shrive thyself, citizen, for thou standest before a servant of the Clockwork King. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Everyone can see your tail wagging.
Thou art a vagabond of unknown loyalty. Trespass not against the king's peace, for thou art watched and thrice watched. Alright. Excellent. Very welcoming. Just how I like it. I'm actually curious, how much ammunition do I have? Because I have not used ammunition once. 315 ammunition.
I didn't even know there was ammunition.
I have 9 beers. I could drink a beer.
Oh yeah, drink a beer.
Let's drink a beer.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
You are feeling mildly tipsy. Well, then let's drink another beer.
That's not good enough for us. We need more. We need to feel drunk.
You're feeling extremely plastered. All right.
After 2 beers? Come on, bro.
Okay, I think you just stay extremely plastered.
I like it. I like when games, when you drink a beer, they change the visuals. Like Stardew Valley does that, where you're kind of slow and, like, you know.
So just for an example, this was a lore check or a speechcraft check.
Okay.
And all I had to do was press a button, and then it opened the door. So, you know, even though I can clearly see what it is, if I don't have that number high enough, I would not have been able to get in.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, that's a little. Lockpicking is a big thing in escape room games, which I get really into. I really like escape room games. I like puzzles.
Hello, friend. They say I'm accused of stealing my true name. They want me to file a petition, but I can't do that until they let me in. It's madness. Hey, that kind of sounds like the medical system. Okay, so to get up there, we're gonna need to maybe get up there. That look about right? Yeah, we can get up there.
Yeah, we can get up there.
Or there. So either way, we're gonna need to figure out a way to get up in this mountain. So let's go explore the wasteland of the Clockwork Kingdom. Hey, so you finished that It's What's Inside movie?
I did.
I have not finished it.
Oh, no. So good. I liked it a lot. It was a real fun little...
Could you tell what was gonna happen? Like, did you, like, predict it before it was over?
No. No, which usually I do. Usually I'm like, oh, so what's gonna happen? You know, usually I can see the little holes in it. I probably, if I had thought a little harder about it, maybe, but I mostly just enjoy the movie. I don't particularly like that my brain does it. You know, I do like to try to enjoy. What? Didn't see that one coming.
Right.
So I didn't think too deeply about it, but there was a twist. There was a twist at the end that I was not expecting. That was foreshadowed for sure now looking back, but definitely at the time, I wasn't expecting. It was pretty fun. And a fun little twist.
Yeah, I like it when I'm able to be surprised by movies.
Yeah. And I like that it had, I mean, it was silly. It was playful. It was camp. Wasn't meant that, you know. Sometimes you'll watch a horror film. Like, of course, there's a lot of horror films that have depth to them and they're like masterpieces. But then sometimes you watch a
like slumber, like a sleepaway camp. Sleepaway camp? Oh. That's okay. It's not a masterpiece by any means.
Oh, okay.
And then I stumbled because I kind of forgot the name of the movie when I was like mid-sentence. So then it like really fell flat.
No, I just don't know. I just don't know personally. But what I was saying is that like you watch some horror films, wow, that was fucking incredible.
Right.
And then you watch other horror films that are trying to be incredible, but they're almost taking themselves a little too seriously, and they like miss the mark. And it's like kind of like like Long Legs.
Like Long Legs.
Long Legs tried to take itself too seriously. If Long Legs was a little bit sillier, I think I would have liked him.
Yeah, it's a little strange, isn't it, with like how goofy Nicolas Cage was in that movie?
Yeah, like they almost had it was like mismatched. Like if they just like went full silly, full playful, full camp, it would have been a great movie. But they tried too hard to make it like artsy and brooding. Yeah.
Yeah, Long Legs was just something else that I didn't love. I didn't hate Long Legs though. I just didn't like. I didn't really get what the point was. It all seemed very kind of meandering and just like yeah, I don't know.
It was unforgettable. It was like very unremarkable.
What's on this little like roaming tractor over here?
Yeah, I like it. Back in Desert Hot. Hey, why are you crying? My son, come.
People over there. That's barred from the other side. Okay, so let's go over here. Wait, talk to him? Yeah, look, shouts at you. Okay, what? I said, what?
What? They win.
Okay, cool. Got some lockpicks. Nice, because I was almost out. What's over here? So a lot of what I just do in this game is just kind of like, ooh, what's this? So like, if that kind of game design appeals to you,
I love that.
yeah.
I love exploring. I love like something that keeps me going in a game more than anything.
No good, no good.
Something that keeps me going in a game more than anything is like what's next.
Right.
Like even the most unexciting games, if there's like things to unlock, things I get really excited about seeing what's gonna be next in the because like Stardew Valley got me hooked with that, right? Like going down the mines, gotta find more levels, gotta see what more things they're gonna unlock. It's real exciting.
So here's an example.
Okay.
Your lore skill is too low.
Oh.
Like I can clearly see it. All right.
Yeah, like
It's like right there.
it. Like give us a little puzzle.
So everyone on this little thing is absolutely crazy.
Okay.
And they're a little out of their mind. Your week's late, you know. Not that it matters. What am I late for? I'm trying to get to Ferropolis. Who are you? Captain. Senior Crew Chief, Landship 4. Anyway, what does it matter? Nothing to be done. What's this place? A landship and mechanical marvels our kingdom is so famous for. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Nothing to be done. Alright, I'll leave you to your thoughts. Okay.
Beautiful narration, my lord.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Can I get in there? Or from the other side. Okay. Whatever. So... onward to the mountain. Well, let's go over here first. Let's see what's over here.
Toasty mountain. That I've rubbed.
The Toasty Mountain.
Not gonna be happy about that, Mr. Man.
The Library of Untruth. The Object Graveyard. Ferropolis. I'm gonna go to the Object Graveyard. Probably where like a... maybe it'll be something like Control. I'm gonna take a stamina potion. Yeah, the potions are kind of broken. And then this looks like an interesting landmark. So I pull out my cartography notebook. Update my map. Who needs a key? Okay, so I can't go in there yet. Library of Truth is that way. I want to go to the city first. We will brave the mountain. You know, it's October 12th, and we haven't watched, like, any horror movies.
Well, I've watched a couple. But yeah, we have a... that should be our goal, is to watch after work or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We have a bunch of... I mean, I guess inscriptions.
Spooky-ish. This is more dreadful.
Dreadful.
Going up. Yeah, this is just one of the few games this year that's like, I want to see the end of this thing. I want to see what Vela Caboose has up her sleeve.
Yeah, you've had so like this Auntie, I think, really captivated.
Not really.
No?
I kind of fell off Haunty.
Oh, okay. You think I'd like Haunty?
I think you would really like
Okay, so
Monty.
that's probably why it stays.
Not only did the Academy.
1,000.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, that was a game that really that was a game that like I could not put that thing down.
Yeah. Was that a game from this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that that's probably out of all the games that I watched you play, that was the most.
Balatro.
Yeah. Was Balatro 2024? Or was it technically? I think it was 20.
It came out this year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was in early access last year, but it got its 1.0 this year.
Okay. Our Balatro rough days. That's all we could.
Yeah, we did nothing but play Balatro.
Well, not that. Not only just nothing but play Balatro, but all we did was watch Balatro.
That's true. We watched a lot of Balatro.
Watched so much Scooty and so much Balatro University. Like that's like what we fell asleep to. I started playing it in my dreams.
This is the local AA hall.
This is the Al-Anon Club.
Mm-hmm. It's the Al-Anon Club. I'm gonna try and get to. Oh. Pointing a wand at me. To be assayed for corruption by order of the king. Ah. Oh, okay. He puts his wand in my mouth.
Naturally.
Excellent.
Naturally. Where else would a wand go?
Folks really know how to give a warm welcome.
Wow. Take me out to dinner first, sir.
So here we are. We are in Ferropolis. Look at this lively, bustling urban metropolis. How wonderful. How wonderful indeed. Pull that out. Give me some of this. Update my map. This is kind of cool. I like this little town.
Yeah, I do too. I like the colors in it. Sorry, I was watching it on my the stream on my phone, and I was enamored with the colors. I'm gonna, but
Let's save. I'm gonna take a look at Look for a man who has trouble walking with a moth tattoo on his left buttock. So I think what I usually got to do, go into one of these towns, then you ask around for information, and then kind of tells you the general area of where they are, and then you figure it out, and then they want you to do something pretty. I don't want to say. It's been a formula, is what I'll say.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Getting hungry.
I'm getting a little hungry. I'm getting a little tired. We spent most of. I wanted to have streamed. Sorry, I don't want to talk to you right now. I wanted to have streamed longer, but it took us a while to get the microphone set up and camera and lighting.
Well, yeah, I don't think we started setting everything up at like 2, but I don't think we actually started like 5:30.
I'm very thirsty.
It feels like we've been forever, but it's actually. I guess it's been doing it. I think it's a good little. Got our Halloween setup. Schmitty's his.
Mm-hmm.
And it was our first. Hey, here's our face stream.
First face stream.
Hey, this is us. This is our faces. We are not just voices on the stream.
It's true.
So, yeah, man, we'll be back tomorrow for Inscription Sunday. So excited.
Yeah, I've been having some fun with that. So I don't know. I think I'm well past the mid game. Not well past, but I think I am past the mid game. So I think after I find this guy and do his quest, then I think it's just kind of wrapping up some side quests and then finishing it. Yeah, it's been neat. I mean, it's not the greatest thing I've ever played, but I'm having fun with it. And I think it looks incredible. Like, I think it's just really striking. And
Yeah. It's really pretty.
yeah, the writing's good. And the world is interesting. Having a good time with it. So that's all for us for tonight.
But tonight,
But we will be back tomorrow.
We will be back tomorrow, so we'll see you then.
Adios, everybody.
Bye.